Yes, traveler. What can I assist you with? You walk among us peacefully, though there is assuredly something amiss. I sense something troubling. This totem, I recognize it as one of the Deadwoods, but it is thick with the stench of decay. Whatever foulness has turned our brethren against us is surely present in this object. You were wise to bring this to us, adventurer. Perhaps through study and ritual, we can uncover what it is that pollutes the minds of our brethren. Thank you, friend. Please accept these offerings in exchange for your find. In Timbermaw we are content. We do not like strangers. This is good for us, but it is bad for trade. Not long ago, a rare night elf friend came to Timbermaw, and she wore a runecloth cloak. Runecloth is rare among us, but the cloak was so fine. My people want me to make more runecloth clothing. Will you bring me runecloth? If you bring me enough, then I will give you something in trade. Do you have the runecloth? My people are eager for more items of runecloth. Ah, you brought the cloth. Such fine material it is. Thank you, adventurer. You are a true friend. Please accept this in exchange.
Greetings, Hero. I stand guard here as both a speaker for the Timbermaw here in Winterspring and as a defender of the tribe. Our Winterfall brethren here in this frigid land have fallen under the same corruptive sway as the Furbolg of Felwood. If you've come here offering the Timbermaw Furbolg's aid, then we are ready to accept such an offer. The Timbermaw tend to stay to themselves, Hero. While we do allow safe passage to those we trust, we try to avoid other Furbolg tribes if at all possible. The Winterfall tribe has become increasingly hostile towards us. They seem to be in a state of rage, completely engulfed by their own fear and hatred of anything they do not understand. The Winterfall carries spirit beads, which have clearly failed to protect them against corruption. Bring me 10 of these beads to show you have thinned their ranks.
It's too far away.
When this creature died, some sort of energy was released from its body. The energy was passed on to you, and now you feel somewhat stronger. According to Winterspring Williams, which Dr. Moore in the Storm Shower is an expert in the wildlife of the area. She might know something about this mysterious energy.
Airiman. You be careful, man.
What's this? You got the smell of the eco on ya. Let Maori tell you a little bit about the eco and what it do. You're lucky, hero. The eco searched you out. A troll like me's gotta go find the eco herself. All the creatures of Winterspring have eco. The Furbolg, the Chillwind, the Shardtooth, even the Ice Thistle Yeti. You killed these creatures, and sometimes a bit of eco comes out. Different creatures, different eco. Go on now. Go find the other eco.
Spirits be with you, man.
Maori been making charms from the spirits of the wilds here for years now. Maori just pluck the eco right out of the animals and make charms for the kids and the adventurers. Over to the east, there be a tall hill surrounded by the Shardtooth bears. Up on the hill be Rimepelt, the oldest bear in the woods. Maori need that bear for her magic. You bring me the bear's big ol' heart.
Good to meet ya. What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Perhaps you can help me make sense of my discoveries about the source of the Winterfall Furbolg's strength.
Off with ya.
I came to Winterspring to investigate the Frostfire hot springs. I've noticed that the water seems to have strange qualities. I haven't yet been able to discover the source, and to tell you the truth, I've had some difficulty lately due to the Winterfall Furbolg. They seem to be drawn to the springs, just as I am. They have become extremely protective of the water and won't let me come near the two larger springs to the north of here. I'd like to continue my studies, so won't you help me?
Watch your back. How are ya? Be good.
The aggression of the Winterfall Furbolg has to have its source somewhere. I'd like to get to the bottom of it if I can. I've seen the Furbolg in the camps to the north brewing something in a cauldron. They seemed very protective of it. If whatever they're cooking up is what's causing this, I must examine it myself. Find that cauldron if it's still there, and bring me back what's inside.
Keep your feet on the ground.
It's too far away.
Inside the cauldron bubbles a rotting, repulsive-smelling substance. The greenish substance inside the cauldron is putrid and viscous. No matter what it is, it doesn't seem to be good. It would be best to report back to Denova with your findings, along with a sample of the liquid in the cauldron. We very much appreciate what you have done for the Timbermaw, hero. Your continued efforts will surely earn my tribe's trust and respect. Thank you for what you have done, as saddening as it is. Accept this as a token of thanks. I would ask of you to please continue helping us, hero. We have very few allies on which to call upon, and without your aid, the threats against my tribe would surely be too much for us to handle alone.
Relax.
You got the bear? Let's see the bear.
Be good.
This is nice. Big heart. If you be interested, Maori tell you how I be getting the eco.
Bye-bye now. How are you? Good to meet ya. Great to meet ya. Off with ya.
Thanks so much, Hero. Now I can get back to work here. Did you find anything of interest at the Winterfall camp?
Be good.
I hope you found something, Hero. The Winterfall are becoming increasingly aggressive.
Watch your back.
Disturbing news indeed. This stuff's much more like what you'd see in Felwood than in Winterspring.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Very interesting, Hero. When this toxic substance is mixed with the water from the hot springs, it loses its toxicity, only retaining the ability to temporarily affect those that ingest it. This must be why the Winterfall protect the hot springs so fervently they need them to purify their firewater. We need to stop this cut-off contact between the Winterfall and the Deadwood. A group of runners walks the distance between their village and Felwood. Find and defeat them and steal their shipment.
Off with ya. Watch your back.
The cauldron looked like it contained concentrated material. If the Winterfall are diluting this stuff directly in the springs, contamination could build up over time, and then the dilution would be less and less effective. The spring to the northeast has boiled over with elementals. I thought it was because of the cataclysm, but their appearance could be a reaction to this. Could you check them for corruption? Hunt a few and bring me any bits of green foreign material they leave behind.
Be good.
Too far away. I'm out of range. Target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
welcome. Watch your back.
We'll see what happens when the Winterfall don't get their firewater.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Denova examines the contents of the crate.
I wonder if consuming this substance makes the Furbolg more aggressive. They do seem much larger.
Be good.
The Winterfall Furbolg are not a normally aggressive tribe, and this change in their behavior leads me to think that they must be under orders from their chief. We most likely can't undo the damage that has already been done, but if their leader is slain, they may not get any worse. Head east again, past where you found that cauldron. High Chief Winterfall is here, at the easternmost part of Timbermaw Post.
Off with ya. Watch your back.
What did you find?
Keep your feet on the ground.
That's quite a bit of it. The Winterfall are slipping further and further. And now we'll have to worry about the other wildlife as well, in time.
Be good.
The log you found on the High Chief looks extensive, but after looking through a couple of the pages, you find that you cannot read the text. The markings are so crude and poorly formed that you are not sure if anyone would be able to read them. But perhaps Denova will be able to tell you what it says.
Hi. Off with ya.
Thank you so much, hero. I hope to get back to my studies without worry that I will be ambushed. Please accept this as a reward.
Be good.
Now, what's this, hero?
Watch your back.
I wonder what all of this means. I can't make anything out.
Keep your feet on the ground.
The Winterfall are no longer a threat to me, but if you still want to find out what was driving the Furbolg to create and consume this strange firewater, I think you should seek out Collect Skykeeper. He's a druid that once worked to help cleanse Felwood with the Emerald Circle, and has since come here to study the nearby ruins. You might be able to find him to the east at Lake Kelderl, where he spends his time recently.
Off with ya.
I'm listening.
What is it you carry, hero?
Good luck, friend.
Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you.
Collect flips through the pages.
When I am able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. Thank you for sharing this with me, hero. Very little is known about the Winterfall Furbolg.
Go in peace.
Can I assist you?
Pity me, stranger, and all the highborn. For it here, our folly that. Thou, our children, and our children's children to this day.
Alone light your path.
10,000 years ago. And the highborn lived here in prosperity. We considered ourselves above the common ranks of the other night elves. With our every need met by magic and wealth, we led lives of indulgence and amusement and greed. The spirits you see here are overwhelmed with remorse and regret. Their anguish chains them here. If you wish to learn more of Kelthariel and Zinmalar, free them from their agony.
Be careful.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Elune be with you.
The crystal of Zinmalar was stolen from a far-off temple without remorse. Its ability to control the arcane was too tempting, and when it was toyed with, its shattering cursed us all. Kelthariel suffered until the sundering destroyed it for good. The curse of Zinmalar binds all who seek its power here. I was the first to fall to its temptation. Thousands of years later, our long-lost descendants would be next.
The stars guide you.
Not long after my death, the greed of my people would lead to their exile. A continent away, they would become Quel'Dorei, the High Elves. In Quel'Thalas, they would bathe in the power of their sunwell and forget their legacy of desire and greed. These distant descendants returned here, drawn by the hand of fate, doomed to repeat history. Hear their tale now, as I have.
Good luck, friend. Can I assist you?
We were proud and noble. Our faith in the light protected us, and with the Sunwell, we wanted for nothing. Because of that blindness, we came here to repeat the tragedy of history. As our entire Herald in time.
Be careful.
100 years ago, I and a small group of other High Elves traveled here from our homeland, Quel'Thalas. We sought the ancient mysteries of Kelthariel to find why it was destroyed. We found fragments in the ice, shards of the crystal. The Archmage we accompanied did not take long to fall under their sway. In our foolishness, we noticed too late. His spirit wanders in the southeast, among those he drove to madness, still clutching the memory of the precious shard.
Till next we meet. How may I help?
Maenius was a powerful mage and an honorable elf. His spirit did not deserve such an ignoble fate.
Good luck, friend.
We were shocked before we died, shocked that one among our noble and austere kind could descend into vicious obsession so quickly. We died as naive fools, the victims of our own blithe assumptions. The living would know that these events would play out yet again, both here and among the entire Elven Herewith, the fall of Quel'Thalas.
Till next we meet.
Long after my death, my people would suffer an even greater mistake. The High Elves relied on the Sunwell and its glory. Never imagining a world without it, we would never make preparations to deal with such a fate. Later, when the Sunwell, to the forces of the undead, what was left of my descendants would be lost and helpless, and the path they would, in response, would change them forever. The Sindore, still striving for redemption, would return here as well.
Good luck, friend.
Victory lies ahead.
We were not naive, as our forefathers were. We were suspicious and cunning and ready for betrayal at every turn. Yet our pride and greed drove us to ruin once more. How many more will be lost to Kel'Thuzad?
Keep your wits about you.
1 year ago, the legend of the Crystal of Zinmala reached Silver Moon, and I led a group of the finest warriors and scholars available to this land. We brought ample mana crystals, so none of us would be tempted to taste the crystal itself. The crystal did not need our hunger to ruin us. Once in our possession, it warped all but me into wretched beasts. The wretched souls still wander, seeking more lives to chain to this lake. Will you give them mercy, or flee to die on safer ground someday?
Stay the course. Anaria Shola.
The living fast rider who sent you here could not bear to see our fate. He ran a wise decision. If one now holds the Crystal of Zinmala again, it will spell the doom of all around them. It should never have been reassembled.
Shorel Araka.
You have seen enough. Know that the Crystal of Zinmala brings only ruin to all around it. Leave this place if you do not wish to join us.
We will have justice.
What brings you here?
The Shade. Yes, I saw it too.
Del Nadris.
You say it spoke of a master? Of one who holds Zinmala? This is grave news. You must act, hero. I saw the Shade fly off to the south. Take the path to the upper ruins, and you may be able to climb the frozen waterfall after it. And do not let your guard down. It may be waiting for you.
Farewell. Ah,
Did you find the shade? Was anything left to indicate its origin?
may the stars guide you.
Let me see, faintly written, among the engraved incantations, is Theorufit's master. Umbrance.
Go in peace.
I have heard tales of Umbrance, though I have not ever met him in person. Rumor has it that he's been collecting magical artifacts, though for what purpose, I couldn't say. Best pass this information on to a trusted ally in YMN. The High Elf can be found within Everlook, the large goblin town to the northeast. Tell him all that we learned today.
May the stars guide you.
What brings you here?
Umbrance Edate, I see. I will carry this information onto my people. You will be contacted if you are needed again.
Be careful.
And you are...
The three of us have been arguing for weeks over whose weapons are superior. I won't let anyone tell me my maces are second best. Kilram's axes and Cyril's swords could never match the pure strength of my craft. I'm tired of arguing. It's time to show those two I'm right with a demonstration. If you would, dear, head outside and tell Dee's Rocksnitch that I need the biggest boulder he can find.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Talk to me!
Lilith wants a boulder moved inside the observatory, eh? That's my business. Consolidated materials. I usually don't get individual buyers, but hey, I won't ask questions.
Glad I could help!
If you want to get a boulder in there, you can use my own patented boulder in a box. Normally I just sell you one up front, but I'm fresh out of materials. Earth elementals have been popping up on the peak directly south of town. They're a good source of rubble. If you bring me back a good amount, I'll pay you for the rest stock. And I'll throw in a boulder in a box, absolutely free.
Keep it real!
I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
What's up?
You got that rubble?
Hurry back!
Looks like a good amount. Here's your pay as promised.
Keep it real!
Here you go, as promised. One boulder in a box. And Lilith was asking for this, wasn't she? She's my only customer.
Glad I could help!
What is it?
Oh, it's you again. Where's that boulder?
Embrace the shadow.
Ah, you actually brought the boulder. I'm a bit surprised. Stand back and witness the pinnacle of craftsmanship.
Trust no one.
Greetings, man.
Ha, raw. Crude and clumsy is all I see. You need more than just strength. My axes are just as strong as Lilith's maces, but so sharp, I can cut through a tree in one chop. You heard me, one chop. I'll prove it, too, here in front of everyone. Go ask Dees if he can get a tree in here.
You be careful, man.
Yo!
They want a tree now? Let's see what I got.
Hurry back!
I deal in small timber plenty, but full trees? That's a novelty item. Kinda like those boulders. Ash, maybe you can do me another favor. Just west of town, there's a grove of trees overlooking Lake Calferal. I don't know if the spook's there, or all that elf magic junk strewn around the place, but we've been getting treants and lashers wandering around there recently. They're making it a real pain to chop wood over there. So why don't you chop some of them? Bring the wood from the treants back here.
Glad I could help!
I'm out of range. It's too far away. Target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Time is money, friend!
Show me the lumber.
Hurry back!
Not a bad haul. Maybe we should look into growing those trees instead. No,
For real?
it's sad. Here you go. 1 instant super grow insta-tree made with 80% natural ingredients. No roots, no muss, no fuss. Just give it to Kilran and make sure he stands the heck back when he uses it.
Glad I could help!
What you want?
Chop, chop.
Spirits be with you, man.
All right. Stand back now and watch what a true quality weapon can do.
Be seeing.
Greetings.
Brutes and amateurs. It doesn't matter how sharp or heavy your weapon is if all it's good for is hacking like an ogre. I could go on and on about finesse and speed and balance and control, but it's easier to one-up these fools. Tell Dees we've got one more order for him. I need a block of ice.
For the Alliance.
What's up?
Oh, it's you again. I'm so surprised.
Keep it real!
Ice this time? Oh boy, sure. Chang, I've got good news and bad news for you. The good news is there's a bunch of pure solid ice over in the Ice Thistle Hills cavern, straight east from Everlock. The bad news is there's also a bunch of vicious yetis in there. But if you can handle the yeti, hey, piece of cake. Just walk right up to the bigger chunks and crack them open with your weapon. Bring it all back to me, and I'll do my thing.
Right back!
Hey, how you doing? Glad I could help.
My friends are always coming up with great ideas. I've never felt like I could match them until today. I just drew up the plans for something great. If you promise not to tell, I'll let you in on the secret. I'm going to make a mechanical yeti. Not only are my friends sure to be freaked out when they see it, but when they get over that, I know they'll be impressed. I need thick yeti fur from the Ice Thistle Yeti. There's plenty of them in the Ice Thistle Hills to the southeast.
If you ever need anything, be good.
A lot of goblins have been going missing out there in Ice Thistle Hills. I was almost one of them. I had the idea to set up a sensor to tell us when the Yeti were getting close to Everlook. Of course, it's not working either. There's Yeti all over the hills, and I haven't heard a peep from it. Would you mind checking on it for me? It might still be fixable. Echo 3 set up to the southeast on the edge of Ice Thistle Hills. Don't ask what happened to Echo 1 and 2.
Hurry back. Be careful out there.
I can't make a Yeti without horns. I've been looking for what seems like forever for the perfect set of horns, and no horn I find is good enough. But just the other day I saw the biggest Yeti in Winterspring. Iradim Ice Swamp. His horns are the ones I've been looking for. He lurks all the way in the back of the cave along the eastern ridge of Ice Thistle Hills. Bring me his horns, but be sure to check on Echo 3 along the way.
Keep it real.
Part of this machine is still moving, but on closer inspection it's been severely manhandled. The metal is dented and cracked, and there's huge footprints in the snow all around IT. In fact, it sounds like something's approaching right now.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Talk to me!
Oh, you're back. How were the Yetis?
Glad I could help!
Not bad. Let's hope they don't ask for lava or something next. Right?
Hurry back!
Alright. One high-quality, pure-grade instant ice block. I tried selling these to people for protection for a while. But, you know, like that trick you see mages pull? Couldn't figure out the whole breathing thing, though.
Keep it real!
Hey there.
Ah, you're back.
See you later.
Perfect. Now you'll see what really matters in a weapon, finesse.
Be careful.
Welcome, friend. Pleasure doing business with ya.
I've got lots to get started on here. Please get me those furs as soon as you can.
Have a good one.
These furs are perfect, hero. We're off to a great start here.
Keep it real.
Are they perfect? They better be perfect.
If you ever need anything.
I can't wait to show my friends. Now, just wait a moment while I attach these. Perfect.
Have a good one.
It's all ready, hero. Now, I told my friend Legaki that I have a surprise for her. This is where you come in. I'm going to give you my mechanical Yeti, and you'll get the honor of using it to surprise her. She's just on the other side of Everlook, near the inn. Go up to her and turn the Yeti on. I'll be watching from here.
Pleasure doing business with ya. Yeah, what do you want? Well, spit it out.
She'll never expect it.
Hurry back.
Ha. She'll think twice before making fun of my ideas again. Thanks for your help, hero. I couldn't have had so much fun without you.
Be careful out there.
Yo!
You've been pretty busy around here. If you're still eager to do good deeds or just get paid, I've got something you might be interested in. Starfall Village is just northwest of Everlook. The Night Elves there recently suffered a pretty nasty bug infestation, and they're asking for any help they can get. A few goblins from here already went there to start exterminating, but I'm sure there's room for more. Talk to Wine Night Chaser. He'll fill you in.
Hurry back!
Hello.
We have isolated Umbrance's position here in Winterspring. It is as I suspected. Umbrance is at Masterill, the cavern that once belonged to the Blue Dragonflight in the southwest. My mother, Hala, will greet you there. She is stationed outside of the cave in a small camp with a few other survivors. Look for her campfire.
Good luck, friend.
What is it?
You are a hero. Yes? Good. You will serve well. I require the aid of a hero such as yourself.
Safe travels, my dear.
We, the Blue Dragons, have been forced out of our home, Masterill. An imposter by fear of Umbrance has taken advantage of us in our weakest hour, and now occupies the cave. Masterill is a place of extremely potent magic, and he does not know how to wield it. Even the wildlife suffers. The beasts nearby have been altered. Please, hero, I must ask you a favor. Gather their brains, so I can see if I can undo this Umbrance wild magic.
Be careful out there.
I'm out of range.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Masterill belongs to the Blue Dragonflight. This is not right.
Thank you for your input.
Let's see what I can do with these.
Be careful out there.
What a shame. Whatever Umbrance has done, he has prevented me from undoing his magic. He is wiser than I had anticipated. I do have a backup plan, however. I have seen how beasts enter and leave Masterill even after Umbrance took control. Their ancient druidic magic must be capable of disabling Umbrance. Luckily, I happen to be somewhat of an expert in their methods. Travel south to Dunmander. You will find a chest with a dream catcher in it. That will be your first step.
Safe travels, my dear.
The Owl Beast's magic will be the key to our retaking of Masteril. Good. It is just as Jaren described it. The Owl Beast's sacred caves are located to the east. Within several of these caves, you should find totems. I want you to approach these totems and gather whatever essence you find. The dream catcher should absorb this essence within Masteril.
What happened to me, you ask? Listen, and listen well, for my tale is one of tragedy. I was sent here to Owlwing Thicket to find some relics. I only made it this far before I was overwhelmed by a flurry of wings and talons. How they roared and pecked. I now lay here, a broken orc, with nothing but vengeance on my mind. Please, if you have any sense of honor, you will go into Owlwing Thicket and help me regain mine.
Go forth to victory. It's too far away.
What are you doing, hero? We need that essence. The Dreamcatcher is charged. We are nearly ready to retake Masteril. I don't want our gambit to fail, hero. Such a failure would only draw attention to our efforts, giving Umbrance an opportunity to hone his defenses. No, we have to do this right the first time. The Frost Whisper Gorge, to the south, provides us access to powerful ice elementals. The water within these elementals' holes should amplify the power of your Dreamcatcher, ensuring our efforts. Obtain this water, hero. Then return to our small camp.
Sug.
My honor is restored. Partially, my tale continues, hero. For I have left portions of my honor elsewhere in this forest. It has not been a very easy journey for me.
Strength. Dabu.
My mysterious benefactors gave me more than one task. The second task took me farther south, to the Frost Whisper Gorge. I was surprised to learn that the gorge's bridge had been broken in two, preventing land travel from one side to the other. In addition, the juvenile Frostmaw tumblers were separated from their stronger adult parents. I thought that I could defeat them in battle. I was incorrect. I was forced to run away in shame. Teach these tumblers a lesson. Fight them and win.
For the Horde, go with honor.
The Frostmaw giants wouldn't have been a problem if it weren't for that damned Frostilicus. When the ground and the bridge broke, he and his fellow water elementals seeped out of the earth and took over the bottom of Frost Whisper Gorge. The giants out. Damn you, Frostilicus. You would do me a great honor if you would send him back into the ground. You will find him to the south, at the bottom of the gorge.
Down. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. Closer. out of range. Too far away. Strength and honor.
Be glad that the adult giants are trapped on the other side of that gorge. They are far hardier than these tumblers you fight. I feel rejuvenated by your courage, hero. Perhaps all hope is not lost after all. And soon, if I survive my wounds, I will always remember your hero. Whenever the wind whistles through the trees, I will always hear your hero. Thank you.
Strength.
Greetings. Did you need something?
Welcome back.
Thank you for your input.
Hala applies the water to your dream catcher.
You've done well, hero.
Safe travels, my dear. Thank you for your input.
Masterol's innate magic can wreak unimaginable havoc if mishandled. Umbran's wanton casting within the cavern has opened up a number of tesseracts, in other words, portals connecting to other worlds. If I am to return to Masterol, these tesseracts must be closed. The Dreamcatcher will close the portals, buying you safe entrance into Umbran's lair. First defeat whatever comes out of the tesseracts, then use the Dreamcatcher to quickly close them, before anything else spills into this world.
Be careful out there. Thank you for your input.
Umbran lurks in the back of Masterol. His time has come. Unfortunately, I am unable to join you on this quest. While I'd love to get my hands on that snake, Masterol's magic would rip me apart in its current state. No, I need you to finish this for me. When the deed is done, use this charm. It will return you safely to the egress.
Be careful out there.
I'm out of range.
What is it? Safe travels, my dear.
It will take some time for Masterl to recover, but Shul, the blue dragonflight, is far from dead.
Be careful out there.
You have our thanks, hero.
Thank you for your input.